haunted house. Thanks, you dick. Fuck you. Holy shit, weak as fuck though. Not sure what I'm getting up to. Just be a bunch of random shit I'm doing. Alright. I went in door 3, door 2, or lack of door 3 and 2. Ah. It's a Poisona. That is a level, sort of. You can do the same thing? You did not. There's a floaty boy over there. Okay, new room. That's at least one. One new room. Give me that chest. Give me that chest. Alright, be like that. Hello there. Not hello there? Cats. Hello! I saw that host. But I did not hear it again. So my shit's still fucked. But I haven't actually looked at it, so I haven't actually tried to fix it. So of course it is. How are you doing? Ether! Twitch seems to be working tonight? Hell yeah! Take a win. Did I take a picture? You tired? Many tired? Questions for many things? I did see your post about your degree. I assume that's what that is in relationship to. I haven't actually read any of your writing, so... I mean, I'd assume it's good. I don't know if you necessarily need it if that's the way you're looking to pursue. That's Fyra, right? At a 3. At a 5 plus a drain, so if you just do that, that's better for you anyway. But, how much time do you got left on it? Are you still... Were you entering the 3rd year? Fourth year? 7th year? 420th year? Yeah, that's what I kind of read into it as well, is that what you were thinking. But... there are pros and cons, and I am always available to be talked to. I don't know exactly where all you are planning to go with your degree and what you wanted to do with it and all that sort of stuff, which you are more than likely to talk about your aspirations. Career planning, I suppose, is something I have at least managed to do well. Though I do not claim anything but luck. Whether that... so... take that with a grain of salt. But yeah, you can always DM me stuff too if you don't want to talk about it right now, or later, or anytime in the future. All I know is you like writing. But speaking of writing, if you want to change the subject, I'll wait until I hear... I'll give you like a minute before I change the subject. In case you're writing something. Alright, back to Stronk, boys. Peak ideal life is editing books. You love to just read and edit things. Honestly, a passion for you, trying to help friends in high school. Degree that you thought would help you best was an English degree, emphasis on professional and technical writing. That just sounds so draining. You love to write, but you hate like technical business stuff. So now I'm just in this hole of trying to figure out what the fuck you're doing. And then with, yeah, like pandemic, unemployment, where the world is. what even is the world at this point. And yeah, so I mean that's a whole lot of stuff that makes sense to be thinking about. And then also some major family drama. Who's being a drama llama? What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? Cause that don't look right. Is it just me, or does that not look right? Oh, extended family out of the state, long story. Yeah, I was gonna say, you played this with your dad, like, obviously exquisite taste, so, like, couldn't possibly be them. Well, it died quickly, so we didn't have to worry about what it was. Anyway. Other family, that's the problem. That's good. Alright, heal up. Alright, back to my other question about writing. And, I mean, it's probably something you've came across at this point in your education or just stuff, but which do you prefer, or is there a third or fourth option I don't know about? But one of the things I like to read about is shapes of stories. So generally the one everyone thinks of is Joseph Campbell, so the monomyth. And the story, so the hero's journey, the hero's arc, whatever people want to call it. But also, I think the one I like more, because like that's basically just one sort of thing, is actually Kurt Vonnegut's Shapes of Stories is very interesting. And I think he breaks it down into like 6 or 10 different shapes. Please help painting. There's a monster possessing my prized goddess painting. Monster? Yes. It hides in the painting. It won't show itself. Meh. Film! You mustn't attack the picture of the goddess. It'll only make matters worse. Try to get between me and my prize, will you? This painting's the best I've had in a long time. No one's denying me this treat. That's some lewd. I won't give her up without a fight. Just stab everything indiscriminately. Stab indiscriminately. Oh, hello there. Keep stabbing indiscriminately. You haven't taken a creative writing class in college yet? Goodbye, nurse. Oh, that flash is lightning, I assume. I was wondering for a second, I was like, what? Hello there again. Stab him indiscriminately. You might need a heal from someone else. Flash Gordon on the bottom there. Aye, this can't be. Oh, I guess we're done. Hey, you can relax now. The monster's not going to be possessing any more paintings. Oh, thank you. That picture's worth more than... worth more to me than my own life. Words. So, what was a monster doing in that painting? I guess I should start at the beginning. No, please don't. Please don't. Please don't. No. Fine. I had a few different artists try to paint it for me, but none of them really gave me what I was looking for. That was right around the time that I heard about film. Brought her straight here and set her to work, but then the thing came along and possessed her painting. Must have been lured here by that stone. Where's the stone now? The stone? It's over in the bookcase. This is magicite. Whatever it is, I sure don't need it anymore. If you want it, you can have it. Lakshmi. I have to go now, but don't you worry, I'll be back to finish this painting. I'll be waiting. Can you write for a hot second? Hell yeah, go ahead. And then... yeah, go ahead. Well, fuck. Next down. I mean, that was cool and all. But that wasn't new friends. That was just... extra friends. Same friends twice? What do you got to say, old man? I was there! I saw when Kefka used his light of judgment to torch the village. The adults all perished trying to shield their children. Yep, already been there. Already got that story. Hello there. Head north along the Serpent Trench and you find the town of Nikia. Ships are still sailing out of there. Oh, we have been to this town. Never mind. We have been here. Okay, so the whole panic is stemmed, besides the whole world burning. no clue what you're gonna be doing in the fall, how classes are work, if they're gonna be online, and also judging how you did with the online classes. Yeah, I was just thinking about that. If they were gonna be online, you didn't do so good because it's just not your style, and you're not an online learner, hardly learned and did anything. Yeah, because sometimes having that structure helps. And yeah, there's definitely some things I've read lately. And I'm not diagnosing you with anything, but like some people with ADHD and stuff have had a lot of problems with like switching to online and stuff because they need the structure and like the whole mindset shift to go into the classroom and all that. So it do help, and there is plenty of logic and validity to needing that structure because you haven't been trained, like you've been kind of trained for that. You've trained your brain to do it in that way, and you don't have any training at your brain doing it the new way, the online way. Yeah, you're worried about discipline and stuff because, yeah, like I was saying, it's not necessarily discipline, it's the whole, you don't have any training to do it. Not necessarily willpower or something like that. And you're not sure if you should even go. Like, should you just try and tough it out or pull out the semester? But then that messes with financial aid and stuff. Yeah, and that's all valid to think about and be worried about. Because there's plenty in there. Oh, hello. Quatzelli? Is that what I read? So I mean, there's plenty of that in there that is valid and to worry about. I don't know if I mean, you do have options. I'm sure you'll come to a decision. You still have time to figure out what you're doing. Well, you still have time to before you're forced to make a decision. So it's good to think about those things. Because yeah, if doing online schooling wasn't working for you, doing either a full semester or like there's a bunch of different options, like taking a lighter load or a bunch of other stuff. But yeah, I get it. You're not exactly trained with your habits, and that's sort of a lot of problems, like when people transition to working from home and stuff, they also have that problem. And then you have to relearn a bunch of stuff. But yeah, you've got time to think about it, and you'll just have to make the best informed decision you can based on how you're feeling and what everything's gonna look like and the information you get about how things are gonna work. So yeah, all that's kind of up in the air, and it makes it difficult to make an informed decision. But hopefully, when you get closer to fall semester times, there are concrete things. Stamina and nothing, Shit, is that Kefka's tower then? Then... whose tower is this? Sup? For 100,000 gil, I'll tell you where you can find some hidden treasure. I probably have it. Thanks, you're too generous. Right, the scoop. There's an ancient castle buried beneath the desert in Figaro, and no doubt loaded with treasure. By the way, I heard the old man who lives in the weapon shop in Nersh was looking for you. No use talking to them. They've given their souls over to Kefka. All they do is shuffle about praying to him day in and day out. This tower is home to the cult of Kefka. There's supposed to be a priceless treasure up on the highest level, but you can only use magic inside, so you'll never make it to the top without strong magic. Well... fuck me. I only punch things hard. Assholes. Fine. I mean, that's a good idea. We're gonna go get Terra. We'll go finish Terra's story stuff. And then... we're gonna punch some bitches with magic. Everything is punching. Don't judge me. But speaking of punching, I'm gonna punch some knowledge. Well, I guess I'm gonna need music for a second. Alright, that one is, and... that should be fine. Let's punch some knowledge. So yeah, this is the one you're familiar with. So, the hero's journey. The monomyth. Yeah, this one is the one most people are familiar with and usually associate with sort of how movies are laid out and how movies, tend to be laid out nowadays. So the call to adventure, supernatural aid, threshold, and then, this one doesn't get all of the points. Let me check this one. No, I don't like those ones either. That picture doesn't work. Approach, ordeal, reward. It doesn't use the language I like. There's language I like more, but these are very simplified. So yeah, call to adventure, some sort of supernatural aid, crossing the threshold, so that's basically when they, so like, decide to actually accept the quest. That they're gonna go on. So like whenever Bilbo actually decides to sign the contract and go with the dwarves would sort of be like crossing the threshold. Here in the challenges part, there's normally more stuff here. I'll have to find a better one that illustrates what I want, because I think, like, there's the books I have from my school, like, I think make better points. Let's get to the actual Wikipedia entry, and maybe that'll get to it. So, call to adventure, refusal of the call. Okay, here they are. So yeah, refusal of the call. So, like, whenever Bilbo is more chuffed that Gandalf is showing up and throwing a party at his house, would be the refusal of the call. He's really not that into it. But then, crossing the threshold would be more like whenever he signs the contract and go with them, and then you get down to like the belly of the whale, which is like your first big struggle. Sort of what is it? One of those Bible parables or something like that. But also you see it in like Pinocchio and stuff. Whenever getting stuck in the actual whale belly for that amount of time. And then sort of the rising, so the start of like the rising action, you have like Road of Trials, and then meeting with the goddess, meeting with supernatural people, and then sort of the atonement, so like the atonement in that apotheosis area, would sort of be like Bilbo after he gets the ring, and he gives that speech at the end of the first movie, about how the dwarves don't have a home, and that makes him sad, so that's why he wants to help, and that's where he found his courage. And then sort of like all of this is sort of like the rising action, up to the climax, and then showing mastery of all the things he's learned along the way, and then sort of the falling action, like returning home and all that stuff after. But also a good one. Like, I like these ones too, so like the Shapes of Stories by Kurt Vonnegut. He looked at a bunch of different stuff, and these sort of... Oh wow, that's a hot mess website. And like these sort of describe most shapes of stories. So like the man in the hole sort of shape of a story. The main character gets into trouble, then gets out of it again, and ends up better off for the experience. So like Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle. Or Arsenic and Old Lace, which I'm not sure I'm familiar with that one. I haven't read that book, maybe? And then then there's Boy Meets Girl. Main character comes across something wonderful, gets it, loses it, then gets it back forever. From bad to worse, this one is more of a tragedy sort of story. Main character starts off poorly and then just gets worse. The Twilight Zone. Oh yeah, that's like every episode of The Twilight Zone. There are some fucking terrible Twilight Zone episodes. And then there's Which Way Is Up. The story is a lifelong ambiguity, or lifelike ambiguity, and keeps the knower from developing, good or bad. Or knowing if new developments are good or bad. Hamlet, The Sopranos, creation story. So these are sort of your creation myths and stuff. Then there's the Old Testament and the New Testament. Very similar, except for, I mean, really, this part here on the left is just the Old Testament, and that part on the right's the New Testament, maybe? And then Cinderella has a very similar shape to, like, the way the Bible's laid out, the Old and New Testament combined. So I think this is kind of a very interesting thing to look at. But anyway, not that you asked, but I am poorly versed in all things entertainment, and these are just like things I like to know. But to be fair, knowing them at all really doesn't matter. I'm sure, like most, like that's sort of a meta-analysis of how stories are written. More so than what should be a guide to how to write a book. So, like I mean, that's sort of what the problem is with modern movies and stuff. They all sort of follow the monomyth because the original Star Wars trilogy worked very closely with... Oh yeah, we were gonna go inside that town. George Lucas knew Joseph Campbell, if I remember correctly, or liked his work and actually used that sort of into the writing of the script for the original trilogy of Star Wars. But because they were so successful, everyone now kind of idolizes the whole monomyth because of it, and everything's gotten kind of samey because everyone wants to use it because it's successful, and that's one of the reasons why a lot of things are very similar. But it's not necessarily bad, and you don't necessarily need to know it to actually write a good story. It's just sort of a meta sort of thing. Catherine's gone. Okay. No new information. I was hoping coming back would make it happen. You're in that house. Let me check any of the other houses. I would assume you're not that incompetent, but also, Dwayne, you're probably that incompetent. You've probably searched the same house 3 times. Well, shit. Maybe one of the kids has more information on where to look. Yep, gonna have a baby. Mommy. Belly. Kissing. Gone. Gone. Y'all, get out of my way. Ran away. Alright. And you're no use. Yes, you are no use. Wow, you're that fucking incompetent, Dwayne. Dwayne. Excuse me? Excuse me. Excuse me! God damn it, dude. God damn it. Here's something, a phrase a friend of mine likes to use. Male incompetence is a subtle form of misogyny. How are you that fucking incompetent? Katarina's going to have a baby! I'm so happy that I'm going to have a child. When I told that to Dwayne, he, well, you saw. Oh, now you find the place. Now you find the place. I'm sorry, I just didn't know how to handle all of this. Acted like an idiot, but everything's okay now, so please come back home with me. Baba's headed this way. Bitch, I'm strong now. Stronger now? I beat him last time. Attack, attack, Bushido. Bitch, I still had 2 people left. Just punch him, it's fine. Like, I've got more than enough damage. Whatever he's got, I am not scared of it. Yep, y'all be fine now. It's okay. He's another monster. Very scared, many afraid. Determined eyebrows. Mimi. Tara. I'll fight all 6 of you children, or 60 ducks, your choice. Which one would you win in a fight against? Which would you prefer? I think I finally understand the feeling that's been growing inside me. It must be love. I have to fight to protect the people I love, to make the world a safer place for new lives. Dwayne, keep him safe. I'm gonna go wage war on God himself. I'm gonna cry. Don't forget you promised. Thank you. You all helped me understand what it means to love. It's to fight God. I'll fight. I'll make this world a place where life can flourish and children can grow up in peace. Toodles! Oh no. She's so low level. Maybe we didn't need her for the... It's okay, we'll take her anyway. If I can't do Punch Boy... I mean, Punch Boys probably have magic, though? Because, I mean, I've kind of only been using the same party the entire time. Come on, let's knock out that crazy guy. You can't breathe. The world a safer place for new lives. Dwayne, keep him safe. I'm gonna go wage war on God himself. I'm gonna cry. Don't forget you promised. Thank you. You all helped me understand to make the world a safer. We are gonna go wage war on God himself. You didn't like my part about fighting 60 ducks? I wasn't sure which of the two bits you clipped. Can I use skills in there? Your skill would actually be really good. But you could only get one, I know. They were too close together. Okay, equipment, Terra, Maneater, not bad, but you can't stabby stab, so I guess actually not stabby stab. Sure. Probably fine. If you can only use magic in there, does that lead to believe that they can only attack with magic as well? In which case, I should have some Shell, cast Protect, cast regen. Float. Thought I had one that cast shell. Cast protect and regen. Halves the MP cost of all magics. You'll need that because you don't have the levels. That casts shell when critically wounded, but I thought I had a shell that... There we go. Guard bracelet. Cast protect and shell on the wearer at the start. Cool. Be right back. It's all good. We're gonna start working on that tower. Probably find out it's a bad idea and still do it anyway. Because I'm equipped for not magic, but I am too lazy to change my equipment. We're doing it my way, which is the wrong way.